Hello, I'm back with the daily message. I missed a couple of days because, you know, life happened. But I'm back. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, for the message for my viewer. What is the message that we have for the viewer for today? I'm pulling, I'm going to do 3 cards from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And then we will break them down with some tarot cards. Alright, so we have the Stag, which says trust and thrive. We have Autumn, release the old and rest. And then Sage, be devoted and committed. So I feel like since we are in autumn time now, at least where I am is autumn right now. So whoever I'm talking to, this message for you, you are probably experiencing autumn right now. This is the time for you to rest and release anything that doesn't serve you, anything that you've been holding on to. I really feel like this is in preparation for the next level, the next step, the next, shift in your journey. Autumn time is going to be significant for you because it is the time for you to really kind of also, it's like the time of reflection. I feel like it's really the time of reflection too, where you really can kind of just sit back and look over what you've experienced over the last at least year maybe, and kind of see and learn or reflect on the lessons that you've learned over this last year and how you're going to take what you've learned and apply it moving forward on your journey, right? Because the next part of your journey, you're really going to have to trust your intuition and really just be ready to go. Like, I really feel like this is a Stag, right? It says trust and thrive. So it's like you've learned what you need to learn. Right now you're in this phase of reflection, releasing what doesn't serve you and taking what doesn't serve you and putting it like into your arsenal so that when you move forward into this next level, you are prepared and ready, right? This next level is going to require you to really trust yourself, though. It's going to require you to really have that connection with your intuition and really require you to be able to think and move fast, like to be able to make decisions fast. I really get like there's this new energy rushing in where things are going to be picking up for you and you're going to have to make decisions. Some decisions you're not going to have a lot of time to contemplate and think about and go back and forth on. You're going to have to really just go with your gut, trust your intuition, and that's the big message here with this Stag card. Trust and thrive. It's like, understand, I'm also drawn to these 3 like portals around the Stag's head, and so this reminds me of like the crown chakra and how you're going to be divinely guided. Like you have this energy of wisdom and knowledge from your ancestors. It's all around you, and so you're just needing to listen and trust and go and thrive. Like you're being set up for success. You're being set up to thrive, and all you have to do is trust in yourself, trust in your divine guidance, and that's what's going to happen, right? Last, we got Sage, be devoted and committed. I'm really drawn to this person on this card in particular. It reminds me, I get the energy of a guardian angel, a powerful ancestor that is guiding and protecting you. A group of you are being guided and protected by a very powerful ancestor that is basically watching over you And they're just reminding you to be committed, to be devoted, to not give up on yourself, to not give up on your destiny, because this is a reading about destiny. You're being prepared, you're being shifted, you're being elevated, you are being groomed to walk fully into your destiny. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else needs to be said. What are we talking about? What does your ancestors, angels, want you to know? Stag, trust and thrive. We have Nine of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Autumn, release the old and rest. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The Sun in reverse. Sage, be devoted and committed. We have Page of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords. So with the Stag, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like you need to understand that you are coming out of this wounded warrior phase, and you are becoming the warrior, right? Because the Nine of Wands represents the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot of things, right? You've been carrying a lot of burdens, but you're still wounded and you're still fighting, right? But this is in reverse. It's like you need to understand that you're no longer that wounded warrior. Now you are a warrior. You've gone through the wounded phase. You've healed those wounds, and now you're this warrior. And so what you need to do is do your part, which is to believe and know that you are this warrior, and to trust your inner guidance so that you can move forward and thrive as you go forward on your path. The Seven of Cups in reverse, where there was once illusion, where you could not see clearly, where you didn't know if you were coming or going, where you didn't know what to expect, where you had no clarity on what was happening in your life, where you felt like you did not have opportunity, where you were lost. Those days have come to an end. It's like you no longer are living in an illusion. You're no longer living in someone else's reality. You know, there is no projection no more. Like, you are clear. As you move forward, things will become so much clearer. You'll have this clarity. You'll have this knowledge, both knowledge that you've learned and knowledge that you just have access to because of your lineage, because of your ancestors and your guides and your guardian angels that are protecting you. So the message here is, remember or understand now that you are no longer wounded, that you are healed, that you are no longer living in projection, you are no longer in the matrix. You have elevated yourself, and you are now moving into a completely new experience, right? A completely new experience. Release the old and rest. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Yeah, it's like this is go time. Autumn time, this time right now is it. Like, this is where you decide whatever doesn't serve you, you need to get rid of it now. It's like your guides are saying, now is the time. The job that doesn't serve you, that drains your energy, the fake people around you that don't serve you, that drain your energy. It's time to release. It's time to let it go. Anything that lowers your vibration, anything that you are not able to manage your energy with healthy boundaries and still maintain your vibration, then you need to let it go. Because it's like this destiny of yours is happening, it's moving forward. And it's like, it's really, you're either going to do it or you're going to, like, hold yourself back and be forced to do it anyway and make it a lot harder for yourself, right? Sun in reverse. Yeah. Anything that's draining, it's like there are things around you, and you know what? Actually, I feel like most of this has probably already been taken care of because you've learned so much, right? I feel like you've probably released a lot of what you've needed to release, but it's just like spirit coming through with this final little reminder and let you know that this is it. This is the last amount of time that you have to release. And like literally, now that I think about it, autumn is pretty much over. The fall season is pretty much over. It's, I don't know the exact dates or whatever, but the what's left of fall is the little time that you have to really decide and let go of whatever you need to, right? Anything that's draining your energy, like there are things that was, most of this has been done, but there are, you guys were holding on to some things that were really draining your energy, like draining your life force energy. For some of you guys, there was a specific institution or group of people that were purposely draining your life force energy, trying to purposely hold you back. And you have let them go. Look, these are both in reverse. So this is a reminder that whatever you let go in the fall time, you made the right decision. And then for some of you guys, it's like, this is it. Let it go, whatever you need to let go, because it's time for you to thrive. It's time for you to thrive. And everybody can't go with you. Everybody that you think has your back doesn't really have your back. And your ancestors, God, your angels, they're not going to allow anything to interfere with your destiny, anything to hold you back. Like, they're going to continue to give you those signs and nudges and clarity and enlighten you on the things that you need to pay attention to. Right? Sage, be devoted and committed. Page of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords. So, I feel like some of you guys might still be in your head. Well, yeah, you are. Some of you guys are still in your head, but it's self-imposed imprisonment of your mind. So it's like, it's your own thoughts. It's your own thought patterns. It's you just not seeing things clearly. You're blindfolded. You feel like you're stuck, but you're really not. The reality is, all you have to do is take the blindfold off. All you have to do is wiggle a little bit to take these what looks like you're wrapped up in like tissue, which you can easily just break free from if you wanted to. The swords that are around you on this card, it's like you can easily take a step back and you would be free. So it's like self-imposed imprisonment of the mind. Some of you guys are still in your head. You are not it's more so like a worry, an inability to release attachment to the outcome, an inability to just allow what's going to unfold for you to unfold because you're so excited or anxious, and then maybe there's some worry too, and then there's this whole thing of you not being completely in control. Like, you know something's happening, you know you're about to elevate or something, but you just don't know how it's going to happen, what's going to happen. Some of you guys don't even know. You're still trying to, it's like you're still not exactly sure what this next phase is for you. Some of you guys have an idea of what you would like it to be, but you still are not completely sure yet, just because you're not supposed to know yet, because the universe is working in your favor, because your ancestors want to surprise you, because it's just going to make it so much better when it happens for you that you don't know and that you don't have clarity. So, the message here is just to remain devoted, remain committed, get out of your head, and whatever you do, it's like, be patient and continue to do the work on yourself, because it's like you can't stop this from happening for you. You can't stop it because you have a purpose. Like, you came here with a mission, and you are now at that point where you've learned some lessons and you're ready to start that mission. Okay, we're going to take that because it's there. Look at this, intuition in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are in your head because you aren't trusting your intuition. You're choosing to allow your thoughts to control you and tell you these stories when all you have to do is really listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you the answers already. Like, some of you guys, you know already what this is. You may not believe it That's what it is. Like, your intuition is telling you, yeah, that thing that you always wanted to do, that you always felt like you were meant to do but never had the shot at it, or never felt like you were going to reach a level to where you could do it and it be like impactful in the way that you want it to be. It's like your intuition is telling you, yeah, that's coming, but you still doubt it. You don't quite believe it yet. You in your head about it still. I think that's kind of normal, to be honest. I think it's normal to overthink, to be anxious, to be excited. But the thing is, you don't want it to become stress. Okay, you don't want it to become worry. You don't want it to lower your vibration. So, like, if anything, if you have to be in your head about it, if you have to be thinking about, oh my God, what's going to happen, what's coming for me, what's it going to look like, if you find yourself thinking about it, whatever you do, think positively about it. Instead of stressing about what it's going to be, create in your head and say to the universe, well, look, this is how I envision it, and this is how I would like it to be, and think positive about it. That's my advice on that. I think it's impossible to not think about it. It's impossible to not wonder and to not have some anxiety or be a little anxious about this next step that's coming for you. So you're going to think about it, but when you do think about it, at least think positively. At least feel the energy of it being a beautiful, renewing, refreshing energy. Feel yourself being excited to be doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing. See yourself being excited. See yourself making an impact, spreading the light. Seeing yourself loving whatever it is, right? I feel like if you got to think about it, at least think positive, right? Illumination in reverse, trust and thrive. Yes, illumination in reverse. Like, you guys do not know. A lot of you guys just don't know. A lot of you guys have no idea. I'll say this. It's not you don't have any idea. You just don't believe. Like, you cannot fathom that what's happening for you is going to happen for you. It's like your guides, your angels, your ancestors cannot wait. Like, when whatever happens, it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to blow your mind, and you're not going to believe it. This illumination is in reverse. It's like you're literally being called to just trust. Trust. It's like a lot of you guys, you will not see this coming. A lot of you guys have no clue what's coming, how it's going to happen. But what you need to understand is, what's happening now is no longer a perception. It's no longer the Matrix. And this is like, I can understand and see why this could be so difficult. Because in the past, you went through these experiences where you were living through perceptions, where people were projecting things on you, and you were basically living in illusion. So coming out of that, it's like you're still learning and kind of like, I guess, trying to recalibrate to where you understand what's your reality and what's really not. And so your ancestors get that too, but part of the reason why you had that experience is because they want it to be so freaking amazing when this happens for you. They want to surprise you so much. They want to really blow your mind. And they want you to understand that you are powerful. They want you to understand who you are, and the way that they're going to do that is by suddenly, out of nowhere, boom, dropping this massive, life-changing event, opening this door in your life that you have always wanted. You have manifested, but maybe you didn't think it could happen for you. Your ancestors are going to blow your mind, though. Surrender in reverse, yes. This time right now, the fall time, the time that we have left, or whenever you see this, actually, because now I'm getting that this is going to be timeless. So right now it's the autumn time, but whatever season we're in right now, when you see this video, whatever season we're in right now, it's like this is the season for you to truly surrender, okay? Because surrender is in reverse. It's time for you to truly release what doesn't serve you, release what drains your energy, let go of anything, any person, anybody that does not align with your highest vibration, right? Let it go. Let it go, because what's coming for you is going to be so much. It's going to be so worth it, and you will understand. You're not going to get it right now. I get it, because we are so human, and the human side of us wants us to believe that miracles can't happen. They want us to believe that our angels, guides, God, ancestors, doesn't come through for us the way that we think. And it's not true. We are extension. We're connected to the divine. We are spirit. We are angels. We are our guides. We are ancestors. We are all one. We're all connected. And so because of that, we then can understand that we are powerful, and that our thoughts can create whatever it is that we want. And when we put a thought out in the universe, our angels, our guides, receive that thought. The universe receives that thought. And the universe figures out what to do with that thought by our vibration, right? If I put out positive thoughts, the universe is going to respond with positive thoughts. It's going to match the vibration. If I do the latter, then you get the latter, okay? I'm sorry I'm like rambling on here. But yes, get out of your head, be devoted and committed, trust your intuition, fully surrender. This season is it for you to let go whatever you need to. Get out of this mentality that you are a wounded warrior, that you are a victim. You're no longer in that. Whatever perception or projection you were living in is over and done. Whoever tried to harm you and hold you back in the past, they can't do it anymore. It's a wrap. It's time for you to trust and thrive. That's the message here. Trust and thrive. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated. If this made sense, resonated for you, made it to the end of this reading, please go in the comments and leave me some leaves or a leaf to represent the autumn or the fall time. All right, thank you.